Hi there. I just listened to an interview now that I will link below. So many brilliant things said in that one, so I really need to link it. Put the link to you. Also, there were 3 likes on my previous video, and yay! There have been very few comments now. I think there are some people who don't want cards, maybe. Anyways, so I think I will change that so that all my trolls feel invited again. No, just kidding. No, not that maybe, but so that you feel free to comment any kind of way you like. I don't want to push cards on anyone. But as I said, if you didn't want them, you could still comment and just mention that you don't want. Anyway, so just for today anyways. Oh gosh, I felt like a real 12-stepper there. I will pick 3 cards for us. Actually, I should check into those. I think I will do that first. I have these blank cards that I sometimes use, but the problem is when I look into them, it's like actually like checking without cards, I feel, but still I find them fun. I don't know, and I don't use them a lot with others who want to see images. They don't know what is this, they feel, but it's kind of fun still. So, and as I said, I think they have different vibrations. The more I use them, the more they will pick on certain meanings, or although transformative in a way. Oh, this sounds very weird, but yeah, they look like regular tarot cards, just white on one side. Okay. I'll pick 3 cards from this first, then I will check some psychic tarot and psychic tarot of the heart. Oh, as always, I feel like I have a lot of things to say, and when I've said it, I feel, why did I even start? Yeah. So today, the name's day today is beautiful. Oh, the love. Let's see now. Okay, I must focus. So, first card. And this is not for the commenter, this is just general for us all. And the problem is when I do this, or when I tune into that realm, sometimes I get messages that aren't meant to be revealed. So it's just for me to recognize them, and therefore it's somewhat tricky. I will see what it says, if it's something to be revealed to you, although that's my intent. No, this I can't tell. It says someone who's always here, who that is. So no, I won't tell that one. You know who you are. I know who you are. That's enough. Okay. Let's see. Second card. Maybe something I could reveal. Alright. No. Yeah. It's difficult to use these cards. They reveal too much, honestly. But this card was about love, though, which is wonderful. And then we will see. Okay, let's see. Now we will see if it's something for you on those blank ones. Otherwise, I will have to use tarot cards, like with images on. No, we'll see. I will anyways. Oh. Let's... This also reflects my mind, of course. Not only messages, but I mean... How interesting. These cards... I won't say what they said, none of them. But a couple of them talked about love, and they talked about 3 different guys, which is interesting as well. I mean, the names of them. So I will just not talk about that more. I won't say that. Okay, putting these back. What is this? I feel oh, is someone calling me? No, I get a message. Oh, I have to reply to this. You can hear it. Oh, this is not a good sound. Take it away. Very sweet, you know. Oh God, some people, you just love them no matter what. What is the case with that? Yeah, what can you do? You almost get moved, you know. Some people, we all are so fragile in a way. Actually, we all, even maybe less and less so, but you know, yeah, there is so much that could happen. So many misunderstandings, so much just, you know, we project things, all kinds of things that are also bubbling beneath the surface that we aren't aware of, and we act in different ways, and yeah, I don't know. I have luckily kind of a hard time to judge, although I was quite judgmental maybe in my last video. And yeah, I can feel that. And I mean, it's part of being human, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. But there is, I don't know. It's just, shall this video be all like, I don't know. I just heard someone, a neighbor, I think. Oh, the strangeness of neighbors sometimes. What can I say? Yeah, I'll just shake my head to that part. Anyways, okay. So now I'll pick these cards. I just, you know, when you, never mind. I want just go into talk about those kinds of. People can mean also so well sometimes, and it really, things get messed up, or, you know, yeah, I don't know how to even say what I mean, so I'll just not. Yeah. And all this, there was someone here. Yeah, now I started to talk about things and then I just not continue. What's about that? But yeah. No, I won't. I will just ignore it. You know, when people really go all in to make you sound extremely weird because of things they do that are very strange. So if you would share those things with anyone, and then you would be looked at in a very strange way. So you can't. And they know that, of course, or they rather hope probably that you will, so that people will think you're nuts. So, and yeah, what a method. How, like, I don't know what to say. I will just keep ignoring it and I don't know. Hope you get something better to do someday. Just whomever. Okay. That's just. I don't know what to, I won't even talk about that because I will use terms that are very negative. And well, to me that seemed very, very immature. I'm sorry to say to those who may then listen, but you know, and I don't want to trigger anymore. I don't want to trigger anyone to get mad. But I mean, what's about that? I can't see it any other way, you know? Yeah. Even, you know, when you look at people bullying people in various ways, to me, that's like just an expression of being very, very small. Even though the effect on others can be very bad, or, I mean, even deadly at times. I mean, people actually get crushed by those kinds of things as well. But it doesn't really make those who do look like much, I must say. I mean, how difficult is it? Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder about that a bit. You know, how yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Even, yeah, no, I guess, you know, sometimes you're just on so different levels of consciousness, so you can't grasp things as well as people can't grasp what I talk about. And I'm not saying I'm at a higher level, I'm just saying we are maybe at different planes, so we don't, like, really get each other. But still, you know, yeah, it's just surprising. Because obviously it's quite easy not easy to get away with whatever, but then you need to have probably people around. But I mean, it's not very difficult to harm others. That's the easy one. That doesn't make anyone especially bright, I think. To harm people, how difficult can that be? That's very, very easy. Like, scary easy, actually, when you think about it. Not like towards yourself. I think the other way around, actually, how horribly easy it could be. So, but hopefully most people, and I've gotten back some sort of trust in humanity through a person I've stumbled upon. I mean, I have that connected to others that I know of in my life as well. And their patience and their understanding and all that. So, I mean, I do have it already, but in the humanity as a larger group, let's say, there was someone I just bumped into, more or less, or actually did. Who's, I don't know, aura or energy. It was something that actually I reacted to immediately with this one, even from behind. So it was, yeah, something. Anyways, so I got like, yeah, there are several new insights that I've gotten lately, not only from that source, if you call it, but from various persons. I've changed my way of viewing things that I've mentioned here as well. In some ways I've mentioned it. To even understanding, and also these, I haven't watched many of those, but they are there. The whole, what is it called now? What would you do? I think they're called, the videos, or where they fake a situation of sorts and see how people around react. And there you also realize that most people really mean well and really care, and that, you know, what people are not meaning well want is to make it look like something else, and also make you isolated from seeing anything else, honestly. And yeah, it would be quite easy to go into the same, I mean, a very low vibe, let's call it that, regarding that. I mean, yeah, not only fear, but even the more aggressive side towards those who do that. But then again, this whole eye for an eye and the whole world would go blind and all that. If you understand more, then you understand that wouldn't lead to anything awesome. So it's good to be in touch with that awareness then. And oh yeah, I have a hard time obviously stopping talking about this, but yeah, I will try. I will do my very best to let go. I do let go, in my life generally, but when I start to talk here, suddenly I jump into it again. I don't know why. I don't know. It pops its ugly head up sometimes now and then in my life. But I get reminded, but in a way that it just, it doesn't bother me. It just seems very, don't know what to say about it more. So I will stop. Yeah. But okay, so 3 cards from this then, since I couldn't share the other ones. But it's interesting how strong influence, in a way, certain people must have. As I think of it as not my own subconscious projecting things, but the spirit's also communicating things to me, and how these must have quite some impact in some ways, because something wants to be told to me anyways, which is interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there were no messages on those empty ones now, aside from you who got that, what it was. Maybe there are some who would understand. Maybe all 3 of them, what do I know, who are here listening. One I know, since that was said. Yeah. Okay, now the card for you then. Let's see, this one. This is the Master. He holds a heart. This is really a lovely card. He seems really kind, this Master. But it is the Devil. Interesting now. He looks really kind, the Devil. It's like the heart is locked in. Oh, you need to check this. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland, number 15, Major Arcana. He holds, it's imprisoned there, his heart. Oh, I feel, I have so much. I will pull all the 3 cards before I read it. Sometimes I really feel that I have too much compassion. Even then I just feel like, oh gosh, I want to go save that one. Yeah. And now, second card. Love Begins, number 1 of Cups, I assume. How awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome in all kinds of ways. So, and number 3 cards. This is discontent and boredom again. This whole person who have everything there but don't see it, actually. Right. I'll put the whole double deck there. Okay then. So that would be 4 of Cups then. Okay, first one, 15 here. Oh my gosh. He looked so kind. We will see what it says here. Master, it's called. I just have to move it. All right. Fear, identity, release, negativity. It could be release negativity, but it's, I'm sorry, moving. Release and negativity are 2 separate words, but freedom, love. Fear and doubt often prevent the relationship from flowering or from manifesting In matters of the heart, they can restrict and confine. They prevent you from opening to the joy and love that's waiting for you. Oh my God. A fearful heart closes in upon itself and sees only negativity and doubt. Your fears can even make you question your own value, causing you to wonder whether you're worthy of being loved or if you'll ever find love. These thoughts, if not controlled, will manifest more of the same, continuing in a never-ending destructive cycle. Yeah, I feel I'm never ready for this. It's time to take action. I hope you understand for you what it says for you. To master your fears, you must first identify them. What fears about love have you allowed yourself to believe? Are you concerned about being unlovable? Are you uneasy about giving up your freedom in order to be in a relationship? Yeah, that part too. Do you find it too difficult to speak up about your needs and ask that they be met? Sit quietly and uncover what may be holding you back. By the very act of facing your fears, you will recognize them for the deceptions that they are, and you will discover the power to master and eliminate them. Interesting, like devil card. But it's actually accurate. It's what the devil card always mean, actually. That you have those, those chains that you could lift off. And it's often those men and women who doesn't really reach each other, and without those fears they could, and without that pride as well. The absence of fear is unconditional love. Please take some time to look at your fears and doubts so you can release them. This will free you from to manifest joy and loving relationships. Know that you can have the relationship you desire. Act now to release your fears and open your heart. Affirmation: I now release my fears and open fully to a loving relationship with myself and others. That was an amazing... I never saw this before. All these cards are really, really lush and green, actually. It's shining green in there. This bright, can't describe bright green color. Light bright green. So we will see. I'm sorry about those sounds. They're doing stuff. Where is it? Let's see. Number 1 of cups. Where is it? Oh, it's actually... Is that No, this is not it. I think I missed it. I have to go back a bit. Here maybe? No. Sorry. Here, emotions cups, green border, yeah. But why? Oh, I'm in the wrong book. This was the Psychic of the Heart, and it was the Psychic Tarot that it was, right? Okay, now I know why. Going back now in the right one. Here, love begins. And that, yeah, it's like 2 hands holding a bowl of water that flows down into a river, and there are a couple of trees there on the rainbow, and yeah. Your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is about love, very related to love, all these cards. But someone doesn't see that it's there. It's a guy. This is the first of the emotional cards, and therefore signifies that a new love opportunity beckons. This doesn't necessarily have to be... Sorry, I need to drink water. Doesn't necessarily have to be physical love, but could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be a perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, Will it ever? I hope so. Some days, yeah. Yeah, mostly. Yeah, maybe at least yeah, sometimes. I wonder that actually when it comes to me. Do I actually forgive? I mean, everyone I can forgive except one person. How strange. And I mean, that doesn't mean that others probably would think you shouldn't forgive some others too. In my life. Although so came across me, but still, as he also talks about this in this link below, how things that trigger us also awaken us or initiate us or so sometimes, so or lead us onward and make us grow. So yeah, I think I'm grateful. I'm actually grateful to the one I also have a hard time forgiving. But yeah, I'm not there yet. Yeah, I'm quite not there. I wish I was. So I will have to work on that. Yeah, that makes me really, 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 really angry and mad. Okay. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading toward love will be revealed. Oh gosh, do I have to forgive for them to lead that? Oh no, is that true? And I think also because obviously you have been betrayed or hurt when you don't forgive. So, and you know, the whole fact that someone, strategically try to hurt you and bully you and bring you down and in a mean way, knowing who you are, knowing that you mean well, all those things. That really bothers me very, very much. And spreading lies about you and trying, this I have a hard time with. I have such a hard time with this. But I trust the cards so freaking much. So what do I have to? I won't be open for this otherwise, probably. And maybe this is for you too. Gosh, do I have to? Disturbingly enough. I think it's true though. I think that at least the fear of someone behaving in similar ways or so on would be, or fear. I'm not saying it's actually fear. I felt rather the opposite. That okay, I know that this is how mean and weird people can behave. So therefore I'm ready for whatever comes my way. And okay, that becomes like the lyrics of a song now, but yeah. So I thought it actually made me feel even more safe. And so because I realized, okay, I'm not that naive anymore. But when it comes to others who actually mean well then and do have real love to share, and kind people that aren't just full of themselves, like ego is almost what they those who don't even have any connection to the spirit don't even know it exists. It doesn't mean that they don't have it. It's just not the connection there for the moment for them. But obviously you will those previous scars, you will keep them and push others away with them, which is, why would you give that power to those who have hurt you? That's really bad. So it's really brilliant, these cards, and I hope that you understand for your sake. It's true. I don't even know how to get there with this one, but actually this has been a person that I've loved. So there is a lot that I'm grateful for. And you know when you are so bitter or so mad at someone, so you come with witty comebacks to words they've said, I want to almost say them, but I won't. Because I never wanted to hurt. So I never, said these. I mean, I can see how I now, in retrospect, could have easily, even if I would have had that meanness in me, I could have easily, with even words, just done more harm than that person trying to be degrading towards me or so on. I could the comebacks that I could have had in those situations, when I think back at things that have been said, I shouldn't do this. You shouldn't go over and over what people did or said. But I mean, that would be way more hurting and also true. I mean, yeah. So I realized that. But just doing that now, why? Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it have been pretty ongoing. That's why. But yeah. Well, anyways, God, I will not make this video long. They make lots of sounds also. Let's see. Did I even read this whole? Now I'm at the discontent and boredom. I'll read that one. But yeah, it's interesting though. I mean, it is, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, but I don't understand. Yeah, I do actually also understand. I do this work. I have this picture up relating to Monarchy as well. And I do work with these things every day. And I love to do that intently. And it's awesome. Yeah. But it's almost like exercise. I mean, it is exercising in a different way than physically, but I tend to also, I need to really have something that, although it's a daily practice, I still can forget it, as I can do with whatever it is, like brushing teeth. I'm just this random person. I don't remember, or I get distracted easily, the vata in me. I just go into whatever is in the now, and then everything else is not there at the moment. So, yeah. So, some practices you need to actually continuously, as with muscles in the body or whatever, you need to continuously exercise it. And I do, but I also get distracted. But yeah, it's the path that it's also the medicine wheel and the direction of the snake, the south, and to shed your skin, so to speak, your former self, your history, and all these stories that I carry, although I see a meaning in them. So I mean, in a way I've transformed them somewhat, but obviously not this story much. But I think it was such a surprise to me when I realized that this person is involved in this, because I've been so very trusting forever. Like, I mean, I've known this person for yeah, I don't know even, yeah, I know how many years. 30 years, actually. And still with that what to say, it doesn't say everything. I have just one, what can you say, yeah, glimpse maybe then of what's there. So, or what he is or whatever, but I mean, I was just, I don't even understand, but it's from my own, I'm not trying to brag about myself, but it is actually from my own goodness, and that's what people can exploit or it's way easier to be horrific towards someone that is kind, because you're a coward. Why others would you be that to anyone that is kind? Oh gosh, I get mad, I feel. But also because they won't see it. I mean, although it was very much in my face, and I should have questioned so much more, or at least had a. But also the fact that I don't check into people in a mediumship sense if they don't ask me, and this person avoided it, although I mentioned that I could do it for free. I mean, yeah, for those that I know well, if they want to, I know that it helps others, so. And I still didn't want me to, apparently. And I know why now, but it took me a while also to understand that. But I wouldn't do it just out of my own curiosity. Not that I am curious, and I still don't want to. I don't want to tune into energies, but I talk about it, so I still do in a way. But yeah, but it's interesting how I have been absolutely trusting, and also knowing that I was very, not trusting in so many ways. Still not, what I was not maybe trusting, but not questioning and taking it for granted that what people say is what they mean. Hello, welcome to the world. Yeah, oh gosh, that's a struggle. As my teacher said in Ayurveda, that you can't live actually in this world. I'm not saying I'm one of those, absolutely not. Like those sattvic beings with this highest, then you have to be really, really, really enlightened to be able to deal with that. And probably you get, maybe, it can go bad. But, yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm so surprised. But what was it? Yeah, it was the forgiveness. I want to be open to love. And I need to also shed a lot of extra weight and other things that I've used this as a buffer for everything, but it doesn't really matter. I don't fear. It would be very wrong to say that I have no fears, but I have. If I have, I'm not very. They are very few. Actually, I think maybe one, and that is also silly. I regret one and have one fear. I probably have a lot of more fears if I go into it, but I don't know really, because I also know the eternity of life, and the whole, or infinity, or however you would say, and the thing that do scare me, it is because of this. It is to let someone really in, to love. And I want to do that. I really, really, really want to do that. So then I have to let go of that fear. It's the only way to let someone in. How else can you do that? But how? Any suggestions? Well, I will read the last card. This is the result if we don't turn around and look at all the possibilities and all that. We were disappointed before, and therefore we keep our hearts behind like bars, hidden, to not let anyone close to there. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restless and impatience surrounds you. A relationship, project, or situation isn't moving forward fast enough, or could be draining you emotionally and energetically. This may be something that others feel. I myself feel like as I said, more like the first card. Scary. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all of your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or other door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronistic events that bring books, speakers, workshop, and new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to re-evaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. Yeah, these were lovely cards, and I think this is a better way to do it, like 3 cards for, or how many likes. I will put cards for how many likes still, but not personal cards. Depending on how mean comments I get, I will get you. No, I will give you cards then. So you don't. Yeah. Okay. I hope you bring comments of love. Thank you for those. And that's also a thing, pretty close one that I know of, that actually do this whole, can be really, really sweet, nice, just to use that as ammunition, like to be an asshole, all right? And I mean, you know that by now, after knowing that person for many years. I have no like bad feelings towards that. It's just boring. That's just boring, honestly. But it was like maybe, I don't even know how long ago, maybe 5 years ago or more, maybe more. There was just at the time where I decided that, okay, now I'm done. I had thought to be nice towards this person, or I tried to be, since it was someone pretty close by that I sort of would meet and so on. And I thought, okay, I will just be neutral to nice, or try to be nice whenever that person would be nice, or so. But you always got those stabs, always mean comments and all that stuff. And so after some years, maybe I don't know for how many years, but it took years, many years, and many times that I opened up again when this person was kind, to just realize that this was just a kind of a game to otherwise you can't really hurt someone in a very deep way unless you reach them deeply. So not in this emotional sense anyway. So yeah. So I just decided, or I just didn't decide exactly, but in a way I actually did. But I was just done with it. So I energetically done. I realized that this person won't change, and maybe, who knows? I can't say, but that was how I felt. That this will go on and on. This person will shift, and then it will. A woman, will become mean again, and this will go on and on and on. So I just thought, okay, I will just be neutral. And since this one knows by now that, okay, I have like said what I thought a few times as well, but mainly I'm just keeping it very neutral, in surface manner, kind of nice. I'm not trying to make things very uncomfortable, but I just mainly ignore that one as much as possible. And yeah, so I mean, it keeps coming bad stuff, but it just, unless you forget who it is you're dealing with, it doesn't matter. That person can do whatever, try whatever, it will never affect me, because I know who she is. It's just her ways, and she's like that towards everyone. So, or not everyone. Some people should try probably to suck up to. I don't know, but she's just beyond. Okay, oh God, I just talk about people who I dislike. What is this? I give them so much energy, and time and space here. Anyway, so another thing I thought. Now I'll shift the thing I talk about here, was the link I will then put below. I thought about, oh gosh, I just now get so stressed about the whole fact that I probably have to forgive to be able to open up to love. No. Do I really have to? Can I? But okay, back to the whole link there. He talks about also using psychedelics or substances in magical practices and so. And as I mentioned also many times, for you have heard me before, I had this hush psychosis when I was quite young. I was, however young I was, 19, 20. I think I was 20 actually. I had become 20. But it was like a very weird time in any kinds of ways. This one that I had, as I've mentioned about a guy who passed in a car crash, that happened quite within that same year, and it was really a shock to me, or like some months before, and all other things. It was like a super weird time before that happened, and yeah. Anyway, so that was really extreme to me, and as I said, it kept me a bit not between the worlds, but I had everything was transparent in a way, everything I looked at, and that was going on for like 10 years, and I didn't keep doing psychedelic drugs. I drank and alcohol, and I was not always, but much, and also the sugars were always there, and also some other, I don't know, pills of sorts with some friends. So not much, but in an sort of an addictive way. It affected things. I just recall when I was at school and so on, I was very I didn't even recall what I was talking about. Like there was something when I went to that school in Vadstena there. Anyway, so, but it was mainly still legal drugs, let's say, or medicine. I mean, yeah, it was medicine to me, I guess, overall. But the point that I was going to make here is that I knew that I had to befriend this plant, the cannabis, because I had such sort of aggression towards, I don't know, the impact it have had in my life, and also how I saw it affected others that I did love at the time, at least. And it made me so mad. But that was not the only thing, the only drug around that person. But anyway, so I realized that, and when I was like mid-20s, I guess, I had this huge plant. I don't even remember where I got to see it. Maybe from that person. I don't know. No, I think not. From someone I knew. Anyways. But it was so beautiful, and it was awesome, and it almost covered the whole. I had this huge window. It didn't cover the whole window, but I really attended to that plant, and I meditated. I didn't use it though, but I was befriending it. Yes. And I felt that I needed to like bring that vibration into my kind of aura. I felt that I needed to I don't know. I just felt that there was some healing needed there, let's say, in between me and the plant. And so, and then some years later, maybe, let's say, even 5-10 years later, since I reacted to so strongly, I mean, I liked it also before that psychosis, but then, yeah, it just was horrible. Anyway, so then there was another man that I was together with who had those, and whom I also wished he wouldn't, because it was like strange when you were going to, for example, I wasn't very huggy after this one, but anyways, if you were like being close in some way, this person was okay, I will just smoke first. I was like, stop. That felt like really strange. Why do you need to do that? But anyways, I could have easily said like, I need some cookies first or whatever. No, but so I still get it, to like harmonize yourself if you're addicted to something that is, but anyway, so this person had like stopped smoking around me at least, which was good. The only thing I said that I don't want lies, and I don't want about it. I prefer to not deal with someone just going around lying to me. It's better to do whatever, I don't care, like that. But I prefer it not to be in my space. And so that was okay. But then this one was visiting for some days, I guess, and we lived apart. In different towns and so. And then I think he was showering. I don't remember. Maybe he was. I don't know what he was doing. But suddenly I just felt that okay, I need to try to test this. If I really, how I would react to it now. And this was long ago, and I haven't done it since. I don't feel any need to. But that time it just felt really, really awesome. I admitted it then. Maybe it was quite obvious, I don't know, but I admitted what I'd done afterwards to that person. So I think my vibe with the plant healed. Not that I seek it, but I have not this. I was really antagonistic against it, I must say. Because I cared, because I didn't want anyone to experience either the horrors that I experienced, or getting into all other kinds of stuff that still leads to various not awesome places. So that I saw around me. So I couldn't see the good in it. And also, anyways, that's that. And but it was interesting to realize how that there was no anxiety, no bad no bad vibes around it. I just felt good. So I knew that we were okay. Let's say. But then it felt so good, so I felt like, oh no, why did I do that now then? So I just wanted to avoid it, really, to not, because I understand if you just really feel good by something, why would you not want it? So, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't keep doing it though, although I could have. So yeah. Well, that was that. Anyways, I think it's brilliantly said by this guy below, who reminds me of that one, even in some sense, the one that I'm mad at. So I need to forgive. Oh my gosh, how to do that? But I guess it's possible, since I can be forgiving to everyone else no matter what. It just don't bother me much. I can get angry at situations suddenly, but it just like flashes and then it goes away, and I don't linger at things like that. But how to be forgiving in this sense, I don't, in this situation, I do not exactly know. But I know that it have also but I know one thing. Okay, I don't have to talk about this now, but I do. One thing is that I actually am so grateful that he showed up in my life. I'm so extremely grateful for the things that he healed. I was very afraid before then. I didn't let people in. Although I was open in a sense, I still kept people very far away in a way. And even almost myself. And when I met him, his love actually, but because there was a lot of love as well mixed into it all, and that actually healed things within me that I thought could never be healed, that I thought I could never change, and made me authentic, yeah. And that's one of the greatest gifts I could have gotten in this life. I mean, I'm so happy for it, and that have been with me since. That I did dare to be so authentic. And afterwards I also realized where those shields, let's say, or the guardedness that I had, where they came from. I didn't understand at the time. I reacted so odd in some situations, and yeah, but I didn't get it exactly. It was not easy for him to deal with me, I must say. Also, I mean, I didn't know. We weren't easy, any of us. I guess he was actually more easy in a way. Yeah, but it was messy. Anyway, so I guess I can see those things, and although all the mad manipulations that have been going on, I still, you know, I don't know if you lie to yourself then, but if you feel that you know the core of someone, you kind of know that anyways, whatever they show, kind of thing. And I do know this person. I know the goodness also. I know, and there is so much scars, I guess, there. So much hate and scars that just always needed an outlet. There was always someone to hate, always someone that needed to get almost killed, or actually, but that was always the case, and that's not because of the surrounding. It's because of the scars in that one. Because otherwise, it couldn't be always the case that someone showed up that needed to be taken away, kind of thing, So, but anyways, when it turns against you, you get a little bit more skeptical. But also, I have a lot of love surrounding him, let's say, and connection. There are strong connections there. So, I don't know. Not forgive to the degree that I would ever want to speak to that one again, or have anything to do with that person, unless I would have the chance to say all the bad things I would want to say, to respond in those ways. When I get really angry, I just imagine myself meeting this person and just giving it all back, sort of thing. It's silly. I suppose I would just not, but not out of fear. I wouldn't, just because it feels like unworthy, and it feels like not leading to anything, not even for me. So, but parts of me would want to. So the forgiveness, I think I won't resolve it in this video, but I can see like some ripples or something where I could find it. And I want to now, when it says it's this way, that I can't be open to love unless I do. It didn't say maybe to just me, maybe to you. But I need to remember And it always was the eyes. Also that in that case. And I fell for this guy. We were driving. Someone drove. I don't know who it was. Maybe he was driving actually. Me and my friend and someone else in a car. We had been hanging around like friends for some time before there, but yeah, when I actually kind of fell, I guess I was looking into his eyes in the, the mirror that mirrors back, that mirrors the eyes back at you, and maybe I did some reading without knowing I was doing reading, because the eyes are the mirrors of the soul as well as the tarot or so. But I was like staring at his eyes. And yeah, then I fell for him. Yeah. And was so in love. And also, like, you know how you are. Even if, whatever age I assume, but I hope I get a little bit more sense. But I wished that would never like end, although I ended it. But he made it impossible, so. But now I'm so happy that life itself wouldn't give you everything you wish for, honestly. But yeah, I don't wish him bad things, although I can get mad. I don't. Yeah. I wish him conscious. I wish he would understand better. And would understand not to underestimate people like me. Yeah. That I wish. But I think maybe slowly he gets that. And love. Yeah. I mean, everyone heals from love, so yeah, I wish him that. Oh, the sounds. I don't know, I won't keep going on what I wish that one, but yeah, I just try to find forgiveness. Oh, your forgiveness without you. I think also forgiveness could maybe be that you just let it be. Isn't that a way? I mean, if I think about those things, but it's easy also to, if you tune out a bit, or you like go into this ego perspective kind of, or you like the drama that goes in, and like ups and downs and all kinds of things, becomes like not exactly unreal, but you are not like so entrapped in them, and you're not pulled by them so much, and then, I mean, who knows? I said this sometimes in my extremely unconditionally loving space. I said that, and I meant it, but now I'm fucking unforgiving. No, but that our karma, like, I mean, there must have been something, things that happens. It can't be that everyone else is like, it's their karma. Let's say, I've always found that very interesting when people say that, like, yeah, that one person got their karma, or blah blah blah. How is that possible? In the same way, then they themselves are exposed to things that they are just innocent. Again, I mean, you understand what I mean? It just happens, and they weren't part of it, and meanwhile saying it, that karma would happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's weird. So I never wanted to say that about others. I thought though that things will boomerang back into people, and I do still think so. But I guess I don't know what I've done, but I don't see that I've in this life deserved these kinds of things. But at the same time, I think they've been in my favor so far, and probably ultimately, like consciously wise, I think they are in my favor. Otherwise they wouldn't happen. And I think there is a way to see that in everything, for everyone, but everyone isn't there ready and healed enough. Maybe also it's a part of healing, but it's some rougher healing work, you may need to stop the bleeding beforehand before you start to see that, you know. But yeah, life is fun. But from that perspective, I guess, and sometimes I also fear, you know, that's silly, because I was always so scared that he would die. He lived so destructively and everything, so I was extremely codependent with that person. I mean, really in a diseased, sick manner, codependent. I mean, I can't even. I maybe should go into that sometime. How that is, if you don't know what that means. I mean, you can get sicker than worst drug addict. I mean, I was so obsessed with kind of saving him, and so full of fear that he would go away. I mean, not go away, because I did, but die, obviously. And he still lives, as far as I know of. And yeah, it was like I was desperately scared that I would, not only that I would lose him, it was just that he would not live. Also related to that previous one that actually passed at the same time as I met this one. So I guess it was also that affected my fear of losing him, or the reality of that it's possible to. So yeah, anyways, I was really, really super, super extremely worried about him all the time. It was horrible. And yeah, what was I going to say about that? It was just, yeah, I don't know. I think I had lost myself also so much during our time together, so that I didn't really have myself. My only focus was like him. It was both our only focuses. So when he needed money, he just came and said, "Oh, I need some thousands or whatever." And I had I had those loans to go to school, and I just, okay, I just gave him whatever. And it was not that I felt like victimized as such with that. I hoped he wouldn't like use them to do something that would harm him, but otherwise I just, yeah, strange. It's amazingly strange, but we boosted his ego. I was really awesome at doing that too. I thought that was love. I mean, I meant it as love, but I didn't realize that boundaries and so on can be as loving, more loving many ways. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, but what I wanted to say is that I actually feared him dying for so long, and still I can have that fear. Actually, sometimes I almost wish it, but no, actually not. But I mean, sometimes I wish whatever it would take for this would have been going on to end. I wouldn't be so sad, I feel, sometimes, you know. But at the same time, I have thought about that many times before I realized certain things lately. I've thought about how would I react if he died. And that's one reason I have a hard time being mad, because I know I would mourn him extremely much, and yeah, it would be kind of horrible. And that sounds so weird, I know. I almost get teary-eyed when I say it. Yeah. So I guess there is room for forgiveness somewhere here. But not to let people in. Yeah. That have had not good intent towards you. Okay, I need to stop now, but take care and we will talk later.